Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends. Let us have some good time together. Today our topic is about how Allah He created the cats. Maybe tomorrow or the day after we will do about how Allah created the pig. Because, you know, all of us, we study in school. And in school they don't teach us anything. I mean, those stupid people in the school, they don't teach you really how cat came to exist. How pig came to exist. How dog came to exist. In the previous video, which nobody of you watch it, and one of you told me the reason people did not watch because it was a picture of a cartoon. So look like people, they click in a video because of a picture. Hilarious. Human being is really stupid. So it's not important how much important information we show, it is the picture. So if we put a picture, attractive picture, now I see why some people, they make a video of them, like they put a thumb picture of the person, he opened his mouth or doing something crazy or etc. And, you know, like surprise. You know, people are really weird. So you need a picture in order to watch a video. The video I made about how Allah created the dogs have, I think, maybe 6,000 only. So why some videos they have 20,000 in a day and the other video have 6,000? A picture? Truly, people are disgusting. Anyway, our topic is cats. I don't really care how many people view the video, but I feel sorry for a human being, how stupid he is. That he click in a video to watch it, not because of the information he would have there, it's just a picture. So, look at those cats. How Allah created those cats. And why He created them. It's a mystery. But today we are going to unleash the mystery for you. I know many of you wondering how Allah created cats. I'm not going to tell you how He made them go in the basket, because this is a different story. But how and why Allah created the cat. In the previous video, spoke about how Allah He created the dog, and we found that He created him from the spit of shaitan, which is true. I mean, come on, shaitan, he spit, you know. Yeah, he have saliva, and he spit all the time, actually. And then Allah, you know, like he was, okay, what I would do with the spit of shaitan, let me take it to the kitchen and do something, make something good with it, you know. And then Allah come with the idea, I will create a dog from the spit of shaitan. True story, science. Now, how Allah created the cats. We will go to the Quran. In the Quran, and funny, I went to the Quran. Ibn Kathir, chapter 11, verse number 40. And look what happened. It's totally clean. The website of Saudi Arabia decided to take it off. Why? Why the king of Saudi Arabia? Why you take it off? What happened? It's there. It's zero. There's zero. You see zero. This is the page number, but there's nothing. It's gone. So, you know, we have to find it. So we look at a different website. And bingo, here we found it. This is Tafsir Ibn Kathir, chapter of Hud, verse number 40. حتى إذا جاء أمرنا وفار التنور قلنا احمل فيها. This is the story about Noah. The story about Noah. So, if we go to the Quran here, let's see the Quran. Chapter 11, verse number 40. And actually, this, you know, the Quran, one of the funny thing about the Quran, you will find the same story in not only one verse. I mean, usually the Quran repeat, you know, like the same thing is repeated in chapter 23, verse number 27. But here we will go there. Chapter 11, verse number 40. So Allah, supposedly, He told Noah to, you know the story, to build the ship, etc. And then when the order of Allah came, the command, and the water started coming like fountains from the earth. So it was not a rain, it was from the earth. And we said to him, okay, embark in the ship and take from every kind 2 things, male and female. Male and female. And your family, okay, except him against whom the word has already gone forth. Okay, so Noah, he started taking people inside the ship, sorry, his family in the ship, and he put from every animal bear, 2, like, you know, 1 male, 1 female. Now here there's no much details, but Muhammad, he knew best. We have to admit. I mean, nobody knows what happened in the time of Noah as Muhammad, because he was there, you know. So what happened? We go to the tafsir. This is tafsir ibn Kathir, because the Muslim, you know, the tafsir we gave you about the dog, it was for the Shia, about Allah created the dog from the spit of the shaitan. It was Shia tafsir. Today we are showing you from the Sunni, so nobody will be upset. So if you are a Shia laughing at the Sunni, or you are Sunni laughing at the Shia, you cannot laugh, look at you. So this is Ibn Kathir, and he is telling us here a story which is, I find it a very amazing story, astonishing actually. How Allah created the cats. The story start, I don't know, I don't, guys, are you focusing with me? Because the story is going to start now. And I want to be sure that all of you are listening. You know, this is very important. You know, you can teach it to your kids, you know, and then when they go, you know, like they go tell their friends, their friend will be astonished by their knowledge. So just to be sure that we are in the same page, are we ready to listen to the story? Really? Okay, how many of you heard about the cat story before? Nobody? Who like to hear the story of the cat? All right, so now we have to go and see the cat story, but be careful. This cat story is only for, you know, certain age. How many of you over the age of 18? If you are, say hey. All right. So now we are ready to go. Let us read the story. Yeah, this way now we understand that you guys are listening and everybody is focusing with us in the topic, which is very important. So how Allah created the cat. Here it says, and then Allah, he ordered Noah, peace upon him, to carry with him in the ship from every kind, male and female, from all kind of creatures, from those who have soul, and some, they say, even some more like plants, even plants, male and female. Okay, and it says that the first he entered, it was the birds, and you know, and other kind of animals like the donkey. And then he's here, and the last one who entered from the animals, it was the donkey. And then Satan, he hold his tail. Look at this idiot, Satan. Donkey when I enter the ship of Noah. And now when he is going to climb the ship of Noah, Satan, he hold his tail. How many of you suffer from the same thing? You want to climb somebody and somebody hold you from your tail. Okay, any of you had that problem before? Really? Look like all of you. So like you want to go somewhere and then Satan, he hold you from your tail? I think you're stuck with this word. You have no idea what you are talking about. Okay, then we have to say Allah knows best. I understand. So when the donkey wanted to enter the ship, Satan, he hold from his tail, and he wanna go, like, you know, in the top, and so that, sorry, then the donkey wanna go up to climb, and then the Satan, he pull him down because he's holding him from his tail. And then Noah, he said to him, you know, Noah speaking to the donkey, what's wrong with you? Shame on you. Get up and come, because Noah, he cannot see the Satan. Noah, okay, Noah, he cannot see the Satan. So, like, you know, Satan, he is invisible. Yeah, you know. It's a good story for your age. I know. Maybe you are too old for it, actually. Yeah. So Noah, he starts saying to the donkey, what's wrong with you? Come in the ship. And the donkey, like you don't know that there's Noah, he cannot see the Shaitan, that he's holding him from his tail. He cannot get up. And then it says, and he tried to get up and he could not. And then he said to him, get in, even if Shaitan is with you. And then Shaitan, he entered the ship. So now Muhammad is trying to explain to us how Shaitan was saved from the flood of Noah. This is a monkey. This is not Shaitan. Anyway, so now, like Noah, he said, okay, so donkey want to enter, but he cannot enter because Shaitan is holding him from his tail. And Noah, he cannot wait. I mean, the flood is coming. So Noah, he said to the donkey, listen, get in even if Shaitan is holding your tail. Get in with him. And this is how Satan was saved from the flood of Noah. And then it says here, and some of the, like the previous, you know, said, they could not carry with them the lion. Dangerous, you know, the lion. I mean, you cannot carry the lion. How you want to get the Muslims? No, and like they're trying to find out how Noah was able to get the lion in the ship. Like how? I mean, come on, how you can get him alive? You know what I mean? It's not easy. I mean, you cannot. You know, it's not. You know, those who believe in things like this. I mean, how you can explain to us how Noah, he got the lion in the ship? Huh? You cannot. So anyway, and then Allah, he made him sick with fever. You know, when you get fever, what you do? You sleep. You know? So Allah, he put fever on him. And then it says here, and from Abi Hatim, etc., from the Prophet, he said. Now who's talking now? The Prophet. When Noah, he put in the ship from every two kind too, and he said to them, how we can be sure that the animals will be safe and we have with them a lion? That's a good question. I mean, come on, we put them now in the ship. We put the goat and we put the, you know, the chickens, we put the cow, the lamb, and we have a lion with them. So how we can be sure? All right. So Allah, he made the lion have fever. Very, very, you know, humma, actually. Humma is like, it's not a fever. It's a, what the translation in English, I'm not sure. Let me see. You know what? We have to use Google Translation anyway. You know, I mean, we are reading Arabic now. Soon you will find the correct word. So when that lion, he gets sick, and this is the first time this disease come to this earth. First time it happened to the lion. Allah, he made it come to the lion for the sake of lion. So he sleep and he don't eat. So they can carry him to the ship, and still he cannot eat because, you know, when you have this disease, you are asleep, you know, all the time. And then this is the first time this illness came to the earth. And then they told him, what about the mice? What about the mice? We have a mice. The mice get jump in the, we told the mice to jump in the ship, and they call it for waysiqa, which mean the bad ones, the one damaged things. She is going to damage our food and our stuff. So Allah, He inspired the lion, so he sneezed, achoo! And right away, a cat came from his mouth, and the mice ran away from it. Now it's time to translate this page into English, because I was translating to you, doing my best translation, but we can use Google. Actually, let me post for you the link first. And remember, this is Ibn Kathir. This is not me saying that. This is Ibn Kathir. All right. So we go now to Prophet Google. Use Google Translation. Let us open Google browser. Here we go. Again, this is Ibn Kathir. We click here. Translate to English. All right. Let us see here. Okay, it says here, let us see. The last one who entered, the last animal who entered the ship, it was the donkey. And the donkey, he hauled him from his tail. Translation is not really good. So he cannot rise to climb the ship. Okay, translation is really bad. So Noah started telling him, to the donkey, come on, enter, but he cannot enter. And then he said, come enter the ship, even if the donkey with you, even if the Satan with you. Translation is really horrible in this part. You see, it's like it's ruined, the whole thing is gone. Yeah. So enter, enter the ship, but the donkey he cannot, because why? Because the Satan holding him from his tail. And then some they mentioned that they was not able to carry the lion with them until a fever was thrown on him. And Ibn Hatim told us from his father, from etc., from the messenger. So Muhammad now said this story. When Noah was ordered to carry in the ship, like the animals, carry from everything, two, male and female, his companion said, how can we have a cattle and we have a lion secured? Again, we are correcting the translation because translation is horrible. So how we can have a lion? We have a lion and we have a chicken next to it. We have a lion and we have a goat. So now what we will do? So Allah, He made the fever hit the the lion, so he sleep all the time. So this is the first time the fever came and landed in the earth. Allah, He sent it just for the sake of Noah, because He want the lion to be sick. This is the first time a fever came to the earth. Before that, there was no fever. There was like a headache only. After that, there is a fever. And then they said to him, okay, and they complained. Then they complained about the mouse. There's a mice. They said, what we can do with the mice? It's going to spoil our food and our stuff. Like, mice can even eat your t-shirt, nice t-shirt, it's eat it, or the hat, if you are a person who have a nice clothing, and and the mice, they will eat it, so they will eat our stuff, and they will spoil our food and our stuff. Okay, and then Allah, He inspired the lion, and then he sneezed, and the pussycat came out. The translation is really horrible. I think the translation is horrible because the Arabic text have the tashkil in it. I think if you have we have it. You see those things in the top. This is just to make the reading more clear, because Arabic is very confusing if you don't have those things. And I think this is why the translation is coming very bad. So anyway, and this is how Allah, He created the cat. He made the lion sneeze, and from the sneeze of the lion opened his mouth, Hachu, and then a cat came out. Anyone don't believe in the story, and he is a Muslim. Be honest. If you are a Muslim, and you are listening, and as you see, this is Ibn Kathir, we give you the link. This is your Muslim website. This is Ibn Kathir. This is chapter 11, verse number 40. All right? Any Muslim is not agreeing with the way your prophet, he said that Allah inspired the lion to sneeze, and then the lion, I mean, look how Allah, he finds solution. Amazing solution. I mean, like now we have a problem. We have a lion. The lion, we solve his problem because he's sick. He cannot go around and eat the goat and etc. Okay. What about the mice? Been dangerous, you know, mice. And you put 2 mice, male and female, in the ship. After 24 hours, you will have 40 miles. You know, they have a lot of babies right away. Boom, boom, boom. You know. So what we will do? So Allah, He found a solution. He made the lion sneeze. And right away, immediately, brother, immediately, a ready cat is not like born, it's just ready, like it's not like small one, big one came from his mouth. And actually, if you think about it, that explains why the lion looked like a cat. I mean, look at it. I never thought about it this way. Obviously, it is the lion who sneezed. This is a true story. It must be, because cats and lion, they look the same. Yeah, actually, just to show you the corruption of Islamic translation. This is Ibn Kathir for the same chapter 11, verse number 40 in English. Where is the story? Go check it out. It's not there. Here we go. Let me give you the link. They took it off. They took it off. I mean, they claim that this is a translation of Ibn Kathir. All those things we just read, they are gone. Where is the cat, and where is the rat, and where is the lion? Where is, no, you know. And look what they did. Here he copy and he stop here. Look, it says, and the last animal to enter was the donkey. Okay, what is the rest of the story? We saw this part in the Arabic page. The last animal to enter was the donkey. So what is the part where it says Shaitan, he hold him from his tail? You know what I mean? So this is why I say to you, those who learn about Islam in English, it doesn't matter how much you try, how much decent you are. As long you are not reading from a decent book, you will not have decent information. Let us say, forget about being a Muslim. Let us say you are a Christian, and you want to refute a Muslim. And then the Muslim, he give you this, and he said, a Christian prince is lying. Where is the story? Read it. All what he is saying, this is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir, this is their Muslim website. They took it off. This is Ibn Kathir too. So why the story here is way longer? Look how long the long page. It's gone. It is totally gone. All the story is gone. Why? Because they don't want you to see how stupid this religion is. They don't want the Muslim to see. They don't want, I mean, it's too late to say you don't want the Muslim who speak Arabic, because the book is in Arabic already, so they have it. But what about if you are a Muslim from Malaysia, Indonesia, China, whatever, you know? And you have to read in different language because simply you don't speak Arabic. So what we do, we cut all stories, which is stupid stories, obviously making Muhammad look like a fool, and we take it off. When Muhammad, he said here, that the messenger of Allah said, remember carefully, the one who said that is the messenger of Allah. The messenger of Allah said, Read carefully. Let us go back. Let us zoom in. Messenger of Allah, Allah pray on him. This was translation. When Noah was carried on in the ship, he carried from everything, two, male and female. His companion, they said, how can the cattle with the lion be assured, but be secured, mean? Then Allah, he gave him a favor, and this is the first time the favor was landed in the earth. Before that day, we have no favor. And then they said to him, how about the mice? Is going to eat our food and damage our food, spoil it, and is going to damage our stuff. So Allah, he ordered or inspired the lion to sneeze, and a cat came from his mouth. Any Muslim have a comment? And here, you know, it says something very confusing about how long they stayed in the ship. It's not really clear. I don't know what happened to translation. Where is it? Where is the 1,000 of years? I don't see it. Yeah, for some reason Google messed up. Let me see if I can find the page, the same thing in different. As I said, I think the reason this is messed up because, let us see here, this page. Okay, give me a second. We open different website. This is Shia library, but still the book is a Sunni book. You know, it's a Shia library, yes. But this book is a Sunni book. Let us see, give me a second. I know the screen is off, don't worry. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, so now we will translate, we will use the same story, but in different website. See here, it's just a clear text, there is no tashkil. The book of Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, Ibn Kathir, variant number 1, page number 131. Now this is not tafsir, you know, this is not the tafsir, this is the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya. But the same story is there too. Let us see. Let us see if we can find it. Okay. Oh, if I show you this one now, I will burn the surprise about how Allah created the pig. So I'm not going to show you, sorry, because there it speaks about how Allah created the pig. I want you to use your imagination how Allah created the pig. All right. Anyway, it's the same story, but this one we will show you next time we go live on air, because in the same story it says how Allah created the pig in the same page. Any Muslim agree about his prophet about Allah created the cat because there was a mice? And actually this is it's not Allah who created the cat. I mean, the lion, he sneezed and the cat came out. Any Muslim? You know, I believe that those who live in the work in the zoo, I mean, they wake up every morning, they will find like 20, 30 cats around, and they don't know where they're coming from. They don't know that it's coming from the sneeze of the lion. it's a prank. Even he called himself it's a prank, so I'm going to believe him. His name is a prank. Any Muslim have a comment? I mean, if you think about it, lion and cats, they look the same. I mean, look at them, you know. So they're the big size, small size. So it makes sense. I mean, the lion sneeze, and then the cat came from his sneeze. So like, okay, you know, yeah, okay. Make a lot of sense. 700 US mosque 1999, 2070 US mosque 1920. So you have 2,700 mosque, and that is a lot. That's horrible. If we calculate how many Muslims and how many mosques, we will find that you don't have mosque. 2,700 mosques. So every mosque will hold how many people? 100 people? 2,700 mosques. This is the total of mosques in USA. I feel sorry for you. And if you are saying I'm failing what? I mean, you can build mosques as many as you want, but still the Muslim population is small, tiny. And look at you, here we go. How many Muslims we have? We have 600 people listening. I assure you at least 100 Muslims here, and none of you can answer anything. So how I'm failing? Every day we have people who they are Muslims, they leave Islam. And actually, your prophet, he agreed with me. And this is maybe the only thing will make him look like a prophet sometime. He says Islam started as a small and will end as a small. Oops, we are typing in English, as usual. So are you saying your prophet is a liar? Here we go. You're a prophet saying Islam will die. Islam will die. Who don't agree with Muhammad? Who is the brave Muslim who don't agree with Muhammad? Either you are telling the truth and Islam is growing as you're trying to say, or Muhammad is saying the truth. Choose one. Muhammad is a false prophet. We have a person there, he is a proud Muslim. For sure you'll be proud. I mean, look at this. You are the only one, the only religion in the world who believe that Shaitan, he hold donkey from his tail when he tried to enter the ship of Noah. And then Noah have no choice. He want to save the donkey. So he said to him, okay, get in, you and the Shaitan together. That's it. Shaitan will not leave him. You have to be proud Muslim. You are the only one who have a prophet. He taught you how cat came to existence. Lion, he sneezed, and then a cat came from his mouth. So you have to be you have to be proud Muslim. You know? You have to be. If I am you, I will be so proud to the point I cannot even look at the ground. I will be looking at the sky all the time. They said log online in Paltalk. Who said that? Somebody, the Muslim wanna call me? Okay. Well, I don't think, we open our Paltalk, we get nothing but kids. And if you are a Christian and you text me, I will block you right away, just to let you know. All right. All right. Okay. I don't know if this person, he sent me a text, but he's saying he's agnostic. Don't waste my time. Somebody, a girl, she is saying that she have a boyfriend, he's a Muslim. I mean, how you can be Christian and you have a boyfriend and he is a Muslim. That's really weird. Okay. I'm just blocking names because I just getting no sense text. I am an ex-Muslim from Africa who recently discovered your channel about Islam. I really appreciate your effort explaining. Okay. All right. Okay. I apologize, guys. I cannot answer all this comment. So what is the Muslim who wanna call me? I click at all the text I received. Not even one of them is a Muslim. What is the Muslims? See, I told you, you tell me go and the Muslim want to talk to you, there's no Muslims. My friend, it doesn't matter really, ex-Muslim rising, not rising, this is not my business. My business is to share the truth, and if you are a stupid, you want to believe in this God, this is your business. Very simple. I mean, who cares? For me, I laugh. People, they can do stupid things. I mean, this is true, but what's my business? For me, I have to share the truth with you, whatever it is. And what you do after that, this is your business. So who believe, who don't believe, I mean, this is silly, it's a stupid religion. If you are a stupid person, okay, good for you. As long as you are happy, what I can say, But obviously, this story doesn't fit even with someone who is 5 years old. You have to have a brain of 5, even 5 years old will not believe it. I mean, how you tell a human being who is an adult that the lion, he sneezed and a cat came from his mouth, and the donkey was, how Shaitan was saved in the flood of Noah by the prophet? Oh, because when the donkey, he tried to come in the ship, the donkey, he hold the tail of the Shaitan, he hold the tail of the donkey, and then the donkey could not get in the ship, and then he want to save the donkey, and he need the donkey because for transportation. It's like a limousine at that time, brother. Okay, so the donkey is holding the Shaitan holding the donkey from his tail, and put yourself in the shoes of Noah. What you can do? Huh? What you can do? You want to save the donkey from the flood, and the Shaitan is holding him from his tail. So what do you do? So Noah, he have no solution except to say, okay, you get in, even if the donkey is a Shaitan holding your tail. The true story. We have to seek a high intellect discussion here. So if I show you this story and Muhammad say this story, and then you say I believe in it, okay, I mean, what I can say, no comment. No comment, that's it, I mean, the Prophet said so. Who can discuss that? Do you dare? That's it. The Prophet said how Shaitan was saved from the flood of Noah because he held the donkey from his tail. And the donkey want to get in the ship, but he cannot because the Shaitan, he was holding him and put his feet in the floor. Donkey, he pushed to go in the ship, but he holding him from... Now I know why look at this donkey. Look how tall his tail, look. And I wonder why Shaitan, he hold the donkey from his tail, not the horse. I mean, why you stuck with that? Huh? So if a Muslim want to say to me, I believe in this, okay, you believe in it, what I can say, you know, this is your choice, my friend. In China, they say he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. You know what I mean? He left as a donkey, he never come back as a horse. You cannot make a donkey a horse. So even if you show all the evidence in the world, even if you show them how stupid it is, even if everybody laughing at it, still you cannot make a donkey a horse. Any Muslim? And shaitan, you know, and you know, the story about the lion sneezing and the cat coming from his mouth. You know, let us say I'm a Muslim now, I'm a refuted Christian prince. What I will say, this hadith is da'if. This hadith, brother, is da'if. It's da'if, brother, it's da'if. It's da'if. That's it, we know it. So, you know, like, I mean, all those stories, you know, when you listen to them, it's obvious that the one who made them is trying to find the answers. You know, okay, so Shaitan, a flood of Noah. Okay, flood of Noah happened. Okay, how Shaitan, he got saved from the flood? Do we know how to swim? Huh? So they have to come with an answer. And the answer is very simple. You know? There's a Muhammadan, you know, calling himself CP is finished. Well, change your name before you call me potato. Change your name. It's a shame on you, actually, to call yourself CP is finished. That's you. That's your name. It's not me. I am not CP is finished. It's you. So you call yourself CP is finished before you call me. That means you are finished before you call me. Give yourself a name of a man, you coward. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, because you are naming yourself CP is finished. This is not my name. So now I say to you CP is finished. This is your name. So why I want to talk to you? You are finished already before you talk to me. Any Muhammadan? And what are you talking about? I'm finished from long time. Do you remember Mimi Hijab? You are finished. The coward. He promised the Muslim to debate me. He ran away like a potato. Coward. They are so intimidated to talk to me. You know, always ask yourself a very simple question. Who is the coward? The one who refused to talk to me, or the one who says, call me? All of them, they share one thing. We can debate you face to face. Can we do it shoulder to shoulder? What about donkey to donkey? So do we have any Muslim have any comment about the story? How Allah created the cat? And how Allah saved Shaitan? So if not the donkey, Shaitan will be dead. And what we understand from this story, that Shaitan, he do not know how to swim. Huh? So what? He hold the tail of the donkey? I mean, Prophet Muhammad, he come with an astonishing story. I mean, this must be true. Think about it. Shaitan, he do not know how to swim, and now the flood is coming. And now donkey, Noah is calling the donkey, hey, Afur, come here, come here. The donkey, and that, what happened? Why you don't? But Noah, he don't see. Shaitan is invisible, brother. So Noah, he cannot see the donkey, is suffering, trying to get in. He don't understand why he cannot get in. And look like Noah, he was able to find out that Shaitan is holding from his tail, because as you see in the hadith, it says, he told him, get in even if Shaitan is with you. He was guessing, like, what is holding him from coming? You know? And the donkey, he cannot express himself. He can only talk to the Prophet Muhammad, as you know. So, you know, the donkey is screaming, you know, like, you know, okay, I want to get in the ship, but, you know, like, don't you see, you idiot, you know, the shaitan is holding, you know, the tail, you know, and he cannot get in. And then Prophet Muhammad continues saying, okay, well, Prophet Noah, he said to him, get in even if shaitan is with you. And this is how shaitan was able to be saved from the flood of Noah. Yeah, makes sense. Look on YouTube, all the new Muslim revert each year. First of all, there's nothing called Muslim revert. This is a lie. Revert is to go back to the original. In Islam is not the original and cannot be, because we have nothing to do with Islam. Your God is not a spirit. Our God is a spirit. So how that can be the original? Secondly, you can look at all those who you call them convert people. They leave long, you know, they make a conference in Michigan speaking about why the average of those who convert to Islam leave maximum 2 or 3 years after. Because simply you fool them. Later they, you know, they watch our videos, read our books, they see this the truth, and they leave. And then they will become enemy to Islam. Not only they leave. You see, if I go right now in YouTube and in Jazeera TV saying 16,000 Muslims leave Islam a day. 16,000 Muslims a day. A day. 6 million a year to Christianity. In just one territory. Not in the world. And a Jazeera Sheikh is crying about what the Christians are doing. And then the Muslims, they say, look at those who convert. Okay, here another stupid story. The Muslims, I don't know if Ruqayya is really a true Muslim or she is trolling. Probably she is trolling, you know. But let me show you what she said. Remember, in Islam, remember, Jesus, B-P-U-H, will come and break the cross. Why you did not quote the rest? He will break the cross and kill the pig. So, and secondly, what is this cross thing? I mean, the cross is just you know, it's a, you know, the electric column is a cross. Every Muslim house have a cross. Your window have a cross. So Jesus will come and he will start breaking cross. Anyway, so Jesus, brother, he is going to come and break the cross and kill the pig. Which one? Which pig? Any Muslim can tell us? Is Muhammad serious that he is going to kill the pig? Or Muhammad is a madly man? And why Muhammad don't kill the pig? Why Jesus can't do that? So again, by mentioning this, you just prove to us that your prophet is mentally ill. Those stories is good for kids. By him in whose my hand is my life, the son of Mary will soon descend among you. Did he just say soon? Did he just say soon? How soon? Very soon. It says yushiku, liyushikna, which means not only soon, almost here. Liyushikna. Go and check in the Arabic dictionary what this word means. Almost coming. And what he will do? He will abolish the jizya. Jizya is abolished long time ago. Who dare to collect jizya from us? Go ahead, try. And he will break the cross. Try. And he will kill the swine. Oh boy. You know, if you think about it, you know, I mean, I don't know if you think about it in different way. Sometimes we have to think about things in different way. uh, Jesus come to the earth. And now he is going to face the pig. Astonishing. The pig is in one side, and Jesus is in the other side. Man, that's really amazing. One side is Jesus. Unbelievable. Very beautiful. It's very nice, actually. You know, if you think about it, you know, this is what will happen. Hey, pig, are you there? You draw first. No, you draw first. Listen, pig, you draw first. Don't worry. I'm ready for you. Okay? You draw first. We will count, but you know the pig is he will try to cheat. You know, like they turn their back to each other and they walk into different direction and they have their guns ready. You know, so like, okay, you turn your back. You know, okay, okay, you are ready. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? In my count, you shoot. 1, 2, 3. I mean, do you even have any sense of logic? There is a person who is in heaven. He will come from the seventh heaven to break the cross and then to do what? To kill the pig. What about the chicken and the pig? Which one? And why you want to kill the pig? Are you there, Rukaya? See, you are the one who brought this to you. You are the one who mentioned the story, so we have it now on the screen. It's a joke, another mockery. This is a mockery of the mind of a human being. This is a mockery on you to believe in this. Muhammad is making fun of you. This is a prophet of God speaking, or a fairy tale storyteller. Anything else? Ruqayya is Quran only? No, she don't believe in the Quran, because if we show her from the Quran, she will say, I don't believe in the Quran right now. They are liars. They don't believe in the Quran. Okay, do you believe in chapter 18, Ruqayya? You are Quran only, right? Do you believe in chapter 18? Do you? Let us go to chapter 18. Let us see if she believe in the Quran or not. Let us read together. Who is a Muslim believe in the Quran only? In 2 seconds you will see they don't believe in it. Anyone? Here we go, the Quran in front of you. Who believe in this? I'm going to show you the Quran. Who believe in the Quran? Any Muslim believe in the Quran? Look at this madness. Look, what is this? Look at this wisdom here. I love this one. This one is this is really a lot of wisdom. Brother, Allah is talking. Okay, what Allah is saying? They are asking you about how many there are. The 7 sleepers. I mean, the story is called the 7 sleepers. Allah still, he do not know how many they are. Some they say they were 3 and their dog is number 4. And some they say, and other they say they were 5 and their dog is number 6. And well, did you hold on? He jump. What? The translation. What? If you are saying some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4, how you jump to some they say they are 5? I mean, do you see the stupid thing? You just said some they say they are 3 and the dog is number 4. You don't jump to 5. You should say, and some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 5. Well, anyway, and then he continue, and some they say and they are 5, they are 6 and their dog is number 7. And then what the answer, Prophet? The answer is the following: my Allah knows best of their number and none knows them but few. Look, what the heck? Allah is know best. Allah and few people, they knew the number. So what is the number? Muslims, are you there? So what is the number? I mean, what I learned from this madness, you're giving me confused now. Okay, so 3 and their dog is number 4. First of all, you didn't say 3 and their dog number 4. The dog does not be count with a human. That's stupid language. Not in Arabic, not in English. So, okay, and 4 and number 5, and 5 and the 6, and 7 and the base. What is the number? So what the point of this? Nothing. What we learn from this? Anybody can tell me what you got from this? This is a guy who do not know the number. He is trying to avoid saying the number. They ask him, okay, Muhammad, how many they are? The 7 sleepers. Muhammad, he thought about how many they are, the 7 sleepers, how many they are, the 7 sleepers. How I can know? I mean, you eat it. They just told to you, they said to you, how many they are, the 7 sleepers. And you do not know their numbers. How many they are, the 7 sleepers? Some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4. Some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. Some they say they are 7 and their dog is number 8. But nobody knows their number save Allah. And if you, and what, to make it more horrible, he said if you. If you, they knew. Who? What? And you are telling me there's people believe in Islam. Who's going to believe in Islam? Watch my video, you will leave Islam after 5 seconds. Go and see what's happening in Indonesia and Malaysia because of my books and my videos. Any Muhammadan? What is this? And then a flying carpet, and then the ant story, and what? All of this is in the, yes, chapter 18 is the chapter of magic, where everything can happen, and none of it make any sense, even for kids. Any Muslim can tell us, like, oh, look at this story. Allah, he said to the angel, bow to Adam. Okay, what the story here have to do with the rest? Read the verses before it, read the verses after it. There's no connection. You see, when you read a book, the book leads you into, like, you know, things happen next. Here what we have. Here we are talking about criminals. Okay? Allah is counting on them. Okay, and then he speak about the angels. Are they criminals? And why Allah ordering the angels to bow down to Adam? Yeah, you are fast, you know, fast-growing people. You know, Ruqayya, you remind me of the fast-growing penis, where your prophet, he said, or the story said, that when your prophet, he saw Zainab and he wanted to have sex with her, each time her husband tried to sleep with her, Allah make his penis swell. So I don't know what you are talking about, fast growing people. I know that Islam is speaking about the fast growing penis. I mean, have you ever heard that there's a God? Because a man, his name is Muhammad, he like a woman who is married to his son. He like her, and since then, each time the husband, he want to have sex with her, Allah make his penis swell, which means grow so fast. And then you say to me, I believe in it, so you argue me. I have no comment. Grow as much as you want, no problem. I will stay a Muslim. I will stay a Muslim. Okay, stay. Stay a Muslim. I mean, who's holding you? And then, I mean, we don't want to be all over the place. And remember when Moses said to his boy, "You are finished, boy. I will not give up traveling until reach the junctions of the two sea." You know, the stupid translator, he's trying to find out what this stupid book is saying. So he said the junctions of the two sea. But where is the two seas? This is the area, the country is called Bahrain right now. Check it out in the map. There's no two seas there. Where is the two seas? So Moses, he went there because Allah, he told him, go and learn. Okay, how we can understand this story? Who want to tell me what we learn here? How God is talking, yet there's no story in the story. How here we are talking about all of this and suddenly we jump to Moses. How Moses, he jump here? And then if we go and read this story, we will die laughing. Let us go and read the story. This is the story we mentioned to you, if you remember, where Allah, he told Moses, Moses, you are an idiot. There is someone he knew way more than you. His name is Al-Khadr. I will send you. So Moses says to him, oh, please Allah, send me to him because I will learn from him. Okay? I will learn from him. Let us see the hadith. And then Allah told him, okay, take with you a wheel, dead wheel, put him in a basket, and then when you lose the wheel, you will find him. True story. The Quran in front of you and the hadith explain the story. Here we go. Claim that Moses of Bani Israel was not Moses. This is different Moses. Moses of Israel is not Moses. Here we go. And then Ibn Abbas said, Allah enemy tell lies. Why? Because the Jewish guys, they said to him, this is a story about Moses. This is a lie. It's not true. This cannot be about our Moses. So Ibn Abbas, he got them busted. He said, the enemy of Allah is telling a lie. Okay? Enemy of Allah telling a lie? Yes, brother. Don't believe him. Huh? He said this is not the Moses of the Jew. No, he's a Moses, the prophet Moses. And then Allah Messenger narrated, here we go, that's it, Muhammad is talking, so everybody have to sleep now. Moses get up and deliver a sermon before Bani Israel, and he was asked, question, who is the most learned person among the people? Moses replied, humbly me, me, you know. Moses, for sure, he knew a lot, you know. He have a degree of science and political science, and you know, he was supporting Trump, you know, and he switched to Democrat, and then he switched to, you know, I mean, like science, Moses. And then I am the most learned. Allah, he heard him when he said, I am the most learned. Allah get upset. So Allah admonished Moses, bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Allah said to Moses. So for he did not ascribe all the knowledge. He did not even finish high school. Moses, Moshe Habibi. Allah said that to Moses. the Mushay. And then to Allah only then the divine inspiration, yes, of our slaves in the junctions of the two seas, more learned than you. That's the Quran in chapter 18. There is a guy who learned more than you. Where? In the junction of the two seas. What do you do there? Hunting? He lived there? Yes, brother. Musa said, oh my Allah, how I can meet him? So Musa's now like, what the heck? There's someone he knew more than me? I want to meet him. Allah said to him, take with you a whale, not a fish. Translation is false. In the basket, and whenever the whale lost, follow it. Like, what the heck? The whale is dead. How we can follow it? Which means, between two brackets, you will find him at that place. Look at the knowledge. Look between bracket. I mean, the translator is making it for you clear now. So Moshe set along with his attendant Yeshua bin Nun. Even his name is bin Nun, which means the son of the whale. And they carried with them the whale till they reached the rock. And rested there, Moses put his head down and slept. Okay, and then the narrator said, at the rock there was a water spring called Al-Hayat, which mean the life. I mean, look at the funny translation. Don't you shouldn't translate what Al-Hayat mean? Maybe you do not know. Al-Hayat mean the life, the fountain of youth. And none come in touch with its water, but become alive. Where is the one who is saying, I am proud Muslim, Islam is growing? Fountain of youth. Even that one, Muhammad did not leave it alone. The fountain of youth. Huh? That remind me of a story. The Pirate of the Caribbean. When they arrived and they found the fountain of youth. Astonishing story. True story. Watch it once, never again. Your prophet, he did beat everybody with his stories. Even the fountain of youth, he is there. I mean, what Muhammad left from all the fairy tale stories in the world, he did not put it in his Quran. Name one. Just name one. Flying carpet, fountain of youth, flying horse, the ant, the guy died in the stick, and why nobody noticed that he is dead for a year? Because he was holding the stick, obviously. As if it is you as a man, if you die, and you are holding something that will hold you standing. I mean, what about the rest of his body? A year he's dead, and nobody noticed that the guy is dead. And then how they notice he is dead? The termite. The termite. I hate termite. Ruqya said Muta is a practice of Shia, not Sunni. No, this is Sunni. This is Quran. Don't you believe in the Quran only? This is, you see the hypocrisy. Ruqya, she said that she believed in the Quran only. But Quran say do Muta, chapter 4, verse number 24. So how that can be Quran Shia only? That means the Shia, they are better than you. They are following the true Islam. And why you are not following it no more? Why you don't follow it? Why you don't want to follow it? You are not a Muslim? As long you don't see, she said to you, she is Quran only. And the abrogation for the following practice of muta is in the hadith, not in the Quran. So in chapter 4, verse number 4, it says it clearly, pay them for you enjoy them. This is the verse of muta. So those whom you enjoyed sexual relationship, give them some money. But you see, Ruqya, you said you are Quran only, and in the Quran there's no single verse says it's haram. And what kind of religion? Your God, Allah, He allow it. Here we go. So if it is haram, why Allah He allow it? And where Allah He forbid it? Show me. I do not need to search Google. I know way more than your Google. I'm talking to Christian Prince. I can search Google about when it's going to be hot, when it's going to be cold, to see the weather news. When it's come to Islam, I use Google just to put things in the screen so easy. But I have the knowledge. So don't tell me in Islam it's forbidden. No, it's not forbidden actually. You Muslim Sunni, you just change the name. Right now in Egypt, there is something called a tri-marriage. It's called what? Tri-marriage. Very popular in Egypt. So what they do, they claim that they are not like the Shia. This is the BBC, and I can find it to you, if you know, from Islamic website. I mean, this is BBC. Who care? Try marriage? Yes, you try her. You sleep with her for a couple of times to see if she is good for you. If not, divorce. Let us use Google browser so we can translate. Here we go. We search Prophet Google. It's in the TV, it's in the stations, it's in Al-Azhar University. It's all over. An Saudi author, the trial marriage is according to Sharia law, nothing wrong with it. Sharia law. It is legal. This is Al Jazeera TV. Let us translate to English the search, you know. The marriage of experience, the Google translation, you know, the marriage of experience. Evidence, experience marriage in Egypt, a hiding crime or a way to prevent a divorce. Perverted culture. Marriage experience? Try, marriage try. You see the translation is not correct. It says zawaju tajruba. It's like, you know, you drive a car to see if it's good for you, you keep it. You don't like it, you don't keep it. That is Islam. Trial marriage. So a Muslim man, he go to a Muslim woman, she says, should we try each other for like a week? Huh? Let us go and write a contract, boom boom contract, and we go to the hotel. If we like each other, we stay for more period. This is muta? So the Sunni, they just change the names. They just change the name. It's the same. You do muta too. You have zawaj urfi, which means it's not, you know, it's just between you and the person you claim that you are married. But there's no marriage. You go to the bedroom, boom, boom. No, it's not experience marriage. It's translation of Google is not correct. It is try marriage. You try. Let us try. So what we do, we go to bed, we do boom boom, and then if we like it, we expand it more. You see, this is the BBC, but I'm not going to play the video because it's have copyright. This is the BBC. What is a trial marriage? What does it solve? The divorce crisis in Egypt. Everybody is divorcing in Egypt. So, try marriage? Oh, we don't have mut'a, we have a try marriage. We have zawaj friend. Friend. Have you ever heard of zawaj friend? Which means we are like a friend with benefit. And this is religion. Zawaj friend. Translate to English. Friend marriage. They are very conservative, my friend, and they speak about the West. They have boyfriend and girlfriend, etc. So you do way more than boyfriend and girlfriend. You get paid for it because this is money business. Women, they will get paid. And a Muslim man, he is married. He don't have to tell his other wife that he is married. So he can go and he claim that this is marriage. They call it marriage. That's it. It's legal. Try marriage. So he have a wife. She have like maybe 10 kids from her, and now she became older, and he don't like her no more. So he go and find like a new victim, for a sexual victim. He hire her for the job. He sign a contract. They go to the hotel. Boom, boom. Yeah. Ruqya, as long you said you believe only in the Quran, can you show me the verse in the Quran says don't do mut'a no more? So either you have to admit that you are a liar, hypocrite, you believe in the hadith when you want, and you don't believe in the hadith when you want, or you are Quran only. So are you Quran only? If you are Quran only, show me the verse in the Quran it says don't do mut'a. Otherwise, we have a verse in the Quran says do mut'a. Show me in the Quran where Allah says don't do mut'a. Go ahead. I feel sorry for you. You are just, trying to fool yourself. Trying to get out of the shame. This is a shameful religion. They speak too much about dignity and honor. Women are protected in Islam. Women in Islam is the last one to be protected. In order to make a woman protected, first you have to value the women. How you can value something you've been ordered to abuse? The Muslim, they say to you, the Prophet says, don't beat them until you break them. So beat them until what? Before we break them, we stop. He made a verse in the Quran saying, if you fear she will disobey you, fear, she did not even disobey you yet, you can beat them. Chapter 4, verse 34. Right? So we have the Quran. Give us Quran where it says it's haram. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you. Ali, we are not interested in your conditions. You want to call me, you can call me in Paltalk. You don't want to call, we don't call. Stop, each time, Ali, you come in the chat, you say the same thing. Give me his Skype. I want to talk to him in Skype. Why? Because right now I am in Paltalk. If I go in Skype, you say to me, give me Paltalk, because I want to talk to you in Paltalk. You are an idiot. Don't come here again. Next time you come here, bring your daddy with you. If we go to Skype, you say go in Paltalk. If we go in Paltalk, you say I call you only in Skype. I mean, does it make a difference for you? It's a program to call me. Will take you 2 seconds to download it if you don't have it. So this is Islam, and this is the stupidity you see. And by the way, I was planning not to make the video long. I'm going to hide all those videos actually, uh, because you guys did not watch the video about how Allah created the dog. And one of you said to me the reason they did not watch it because I don't have a nice attractive picture. That is an insult to a human being. That's, you watch a video because of a picture, and this is true. People do that. And the reason I can you know, it's very easy to understand that this is true. If you go and see a video I made, post it in different channel, it's my video, and then that video in different channel he have 30,000 view after maybe a day, and then the video in my page have 6,000. Why? Because you have a picture. Human being mind is very silly. They are after pictures. This is why you see all those who try to get people to watch their videos, they have to make some graphic and etc., because nobody will come to the video unless you do graphic. I have a video. It's called The Miracle of the Call of Nature. This is a video made in January 16. How many people watch it? 7,000. Why? Then other videos, they had 30, 40,000, and I delete them. I keep this one because nobody watched it. Why? What the problem? It's funny, it's hilarious, it's Zakir Naik speaking there. If I change the picture, put Zakir Naik there, they will watch it. Look, this video 53,000. Why? The picture. I mean, does it make sense that a video is made in January 25th, have 53,000, and a video made in January 16? Both are made by me. What's the problem? But I have to say, you know, for me, I do my duty, and the rest is not in my hand, you know. But obviously, human being mind is very silly. You know, I wish that all people, they get, you know, they think smart. I mean, obviously, they put a picture for you just to fool you, to click. But is it worth it to go there? Someone, he put a picture of his girlfriend, she is taking a shower and showing her back, and you will see 1 million hit. A decent person who is making a video without showing his girlfriend or his wife, showing her nakedness, nobody click. Sometimes, you know, I feel really disgusted. Truly. But still, I would do my duty, no matter what, even if there's only one person watch, or 100,000, or 1 million. But sometimes you ask yourself, do human beings have a brain bigger than a cat? How you bring a cat? You put some food in your hand. Are we a bunch of cats? Are we? Anyway, we are very successful, but I am not going to change because the one who sent me the message saying you need to change the picture, you know. Okay, I will not do that. I don't care really. I do my duty. Who watch, who don't watch. You want to put a picture, you put it yourself. But it's very disgusting how this a human being, this creature is. You know, he clicked because of a picture, not because how important the topic and who is talking. right? Anyway, do we have any question before we go for today? Anyone? Thank you, guys. Yeah. Know what I mean? Like, you know, like sometimes even somebody will say to you, Christian Prince, calm down, my friend. We have passionate for what we do. This is why we are doing it. Otherwise, I will not be here. I mean, this is a topic I hate to talk about. Honestly, each time I come to the computer to go live, I mean, disgusting again. I'm going to do this again and again and again. This is the most ugly, disgusting job ever to do, is to come to the garbage and touch it every day by your hands. But I have to do it because your children can be misled, they can be deceived, they can lie. You know, they are making billions, they spend billions of dollars, not millions, to promote Islam. Twitter taking their side, YouTube taking their side. Twitter just banned a party in Spain. Their account suspended. Why? Because they said that in their country we have a problem of Islam. Most of the crimes happening of immigrants coming who they are Muslims. They are just expressing the truth. Regardless what we think, if this is the truth, it's truth. They said 92% of police problems, it is the one who is doing it is immigrant coming from Morocco. You cannot say that. I mean, they are saying the truth. It's not a lie. We are in a time you cannot even express the truth. The second you say it, they will say, oh, he's speaking against Morocco. He's not speaking against Morocco, and he is saying what happened. They suspend his account, or the account of this party. So they are like a mafia. I'm not talking about Twitter and YouTube and Google. Anytime, this is why we have many accounts in YouTube. They can suspend us anytime for no reason, just because you say the truth. You can stay as long you post a video of Mujahideen, you post a video about attacking the one who leave Islam. I mean, the guy, he made a video about apostate prophet to be killed, and they keep his video there. They did not even move it. The Christian, they cannot collect donation, they cannot receive anything. That's it. The second you say the truth, they fight you. This is the mafia of the devil. In the top of that, even those who they are Christians, many of them, they don't care. We say download the video, add subtitle. I mean, you don't speak, don't use your voice, don't show yourself, don't, etc. Do what you can do, help us, translate. Still, they don't do it. They want to watch. They want to watch, and they want to tell you what to do. Like I receive email, brother, can you speak different nicely, please? Jesus Christ, he ordered us to be kind. I mean, they school you too. Not only they are useless, they do nothing. They want to school you about how to do things. But isn't it Jesus who called the hypocrite hypocrite and the liars liars and the false false? Since when Jesus says don't say that? They say to you, don't say fool. Well, the Bible says don't say fool for your brother, the one who truly believes. But foolish is the one who don't believe. This is what the Bible says. So, you know, this is why, like, when I look at the, I mean, I keep this video there, and then after all those days, how Allah created Scooby-Doo, the dog story, 5,000 view. Look, look. 5,000, and the video before it 53,000. What's wrong? The picture. The picture. The spider story, very funny story, exposing Muhammad about he is stealing a story. From where? We show you the reference. Very important story to expose Muhammad. 10,000, 50, 5, 2, 5. Why? Cats. People are like cats. They want to click bait picture. And many times we said to those who they are, like there's people who they are downloading our videos, okay, support them, subscribe to their channel. They don't do that. A person who make a video, downloading my video, I don't keep my video on my channel. Why you don't subscribe to his channel? They don't. You need to invite them. You need to kiss their hands. Please click here, subscribe here, you know. Muslims don't do that. Muslims, even they have the most false cult religion, but right away when they see somebody they fin Islam, they subscribe, they support the person. Doesn't matter how stupid he is. Right? Ruqayya, she have a question. Can I ask, if Islam is so evil and disgusting, how over billion believe and live in it? How we know that the billion they believe and love in it? Give them freedom. Let us see how many will be left from the billion. You see, this is true, Ruqayya. If you don't have people go after people to kill them, if really people love in it, so why you have an apostate law says if you leave Islam we will kill you, if nobody will leave anyway? So the apostate law exist because people hate it. The biggest sheikh in Islam in our time, he is the leader of the imams on the Muslim council in the world, and he is the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood, Al-Qaradawi. He says, if not the sword, Islam is gone long time ago. To know if Islam is really true, beloved, give people freedom. Like here in USA, who want to be a Christian, can be Christian. Who want to be atheist, he can be atheist. He want to be a gay, he can be a gay. But if you have a government, a religion, who force everybody to be from one color, then there's no other colors. And that make it clear that Islam is a fake cult. Freedom is missing. And you are saying to me we are decent people. I'm not talking about the people, but Islam, how you can be, okay, you are decent people, but you just see that you Muslim, you practice trial marriage, mut'a marriage, zawaj of friend, renting women for one night stand, but you call yourself decent. Okay, this is decent for you. Having sex with the children, this is decent. We are decent people. This is what you see yourself. What I can say. Muhammad is a decent man. According to you, he have sex with 6 years old girl. What decent mean? In Saudi Arabia, women, she cannot walk alone in the street. Go and see in Egypt, if a woman she walk wearing some jeans or something, what will happen to her? What will happen to her if she go in the bus? We are decent people. And my problem is not with the people. You want to be decent or not, who cares? I'm talking about Islam. Let us say you are the most decent lady in the world. But Islam is not decent. If you follow Islam, you cannot be decent. Isn't it Islam teach you to lie to your husband? Isn't it Islam teaching the husband to lie to you? How you can be decent? You follow such a belief. You are a decent liar then. When you believe that it's okay to lie. Muhammad, he said, it's, you know, it's licensed to lie in three. Three. To fix between people, fix problem with people. So you fix problem by lying. And in war, and a woman is speaking to her husband and a husband is speaking to his wife. So when you sit with your husband who is a decent, and your husband is speaking to you and you are decent too, so both of you start lying to each other. Let us see the hadith. Here we go. This is decency. The second you marry a Muslim woman according to Muhammad, and you marry a Muslim man according to Muhammad, they can practice lying to each other. This is decency. So you ask your husband, did you sleep yesterday with different women? Oh no, I swear by Allah. He asked you, did you sleep with different men yesterday? No, I swear by Allah. Because it's licensed to you to lie. We are decent. I mean, you for sure you are decent. Here we go. Actually, always, you know, those who claim to be decent, I'm not talking about all Muslims. I mean, there is for sure there's decent people between you know, a lot of decent people. Why not? But Islam is not a decent religion. And the second you follow Islam by the letter, you are not decent no more. If you follow Islam, and you will find right away that the decent Muslim is the one who don't follow Islam no more. He's a Muslim by name. And all of them, they are Muslim by name. All the Muslims are Muslim by names. There's no Muslims. Adultery is punished by death. That's a lie. That's a lie. You see, Ruqayya, you said you believe in the Quran only. I mean, just to show you your decency. You are a liar and you claim to be decent. Adultery is punished by death. Okay, show me the Quran. You said you believe in the Quran only. You see how they lie? She said she believed in the Quran only. Okay, I challenge you to show me in the Quran where it says that adultery is punished by death. What you will say to me, I go to the hadith, but you said you are Quran only. So you are Quran only when you want, and you lose your decency when you want. Your decency is very flexible. Very flexible decency. Secondly, Muhammad, he make adultery legal when he practiced mut'ah, when he allowed the man to marry a woman for a day or night or two. This is mut'ah. This is prostitution. And actually in Islam, prostitution is halal. Here we go. The Quran says though, as long you are forcing your slaves, as long your slaves agree to do it, if you force them, Allah will forgive them anyway. Read the Quran. It says prostitution is legal. People complain that the Muslims, the Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet, they are opening bars. They became pimp. Every house became a pimp house. So Muhammad, he made a verse about it. He says, and force not your slaves, not made, what made? Into prostitution. And if you do that, Allah is all merciful. What is it forbidden? It's not forbidden. The punishment of the zina in the Quran is 100 lashes. Okay. So Ruqayya, where is the death? Ruqayya, are you asking me to block you? Just a few minutes ago, you said the punishment is death. In the Quran is 100 lashes. And how you can prove adultery in Islam? You have to have 4 witnesses. And not only that, they have to see the private part of the man going in and out. How you can do that? It's impossible. So you go in the bedroom, you find your husband having sex with somebody. You have to go now, call your friends. Hey, Ahmad, assalamu alaikum, brother. Do you have time, brother? Brother, take a taxi and come over. Bring with you, please. Okay, I will call Khalid. So you have to bring 4 witnesses by the time, and if they come again inside the room and she put her panty and they don't see him in and out, I don't want to go in details, there's no adultery. Even if they go inside the room and she is in the top of him or he is in the top of her and they could not see his private part going in and out, there's no adultery. That's Islam. And I change to say I'm lying. You have to see the private part going in, and 4 guys, they have to see it. 4. Where am I going to get 4? What if they are under the blanket? There's a hadith about a guy. He came to the caliphate and he said to him, I saw her legs around his head like the ear of a donkey. I mean, what do you want more? Her head, her legs is around his head. He's on the top of her. He said, did you see him going in? No. He did beat the guy. The caliphate, he did beat him. Because there's no proof. I mean, look, what? The woman's legs around his neck. And he is in the top of it and they are doing it. The caliphate said, did you see his penis going in? He said, no. Beat him. They start beating him, the guy. And you say to me, in Islam we punish adultery. It's impossible to punish adultery in Islam. Four witnesses, and they have to see the private part in and out. Isn't this is a mission impossible? Here we go. Chapter 4, verse number 15. And those of your women who commit illegal sexual intercourse, okay, take evidence of 4 witnesses. Then you go and see how 4 witnesses, like what? They see them in the room alone, naked, on the top of each other. No. They have to see the private part of the man getting in and out. Ruqayya, are you trolling me? If Islam is okay, CP, last question. You know, Ruqayya, I think she is cleaning her teeth. And those questions are coming from between her teeth. I think she ate something hard, meat not cooked very well. So one last question: if Islam is so evil, why the angel Jibreel chose Muhammad? What Jibreel? What stupid? Are you stupid or what? What Jibreel? Did you see Jibreel coming to Muhammad? Why Jibreel? Even his name is wrong. There's nothing is called Jibreel. Muhammad, he could not even quote the name of Gabriel correctly. He called him Jibreel. And do you know how Muhammad, he found out that this is Jibreel? Do you know? The legs of his wife and her boobs. He told his wife, Khadija, this is the beginning of his life as a prophet, I am seeing someone, he come in the corner of the room. Okay. But I'm not sure if he is he's an angel or shaitan. What she said? When you see him next time, let me know. And what we'll do? She will do striptease. This is the book of As-Sirah Nabawiyya, Ibn Hisham, page number 239, very number 1. A prophet, he examined himself as a prophet by striptease. By what? Striptease. His wife, she starts stripping, asking him to move in the top of her legs like a baby. And she asked him, do you see him? Get up, cousin, huh? Okay? If he come to you next time, Muhammad, tell me, okay? Jibreel, peace be upon him, came to him, and he used to do so. So the messenger of Allah, Allah pray on him and salute him. he told Khadija, Khadija, he came to me, but at that time they were not, it's Jibreel, they are not sure yet. So she said to him, get up, cousin, get up and sit in my left thigh. Like, what? What? Sit where? Even your prophet inspiration is sexual. The angel been tested by the striptease, and then he said, so Messenger of Allah, you know, he get up and sat on her. She said to him, do you see him? He said, yes, I see him. She said, okay, turn and sit in the other thigh. And then the Prophet, Allah prayed on him, and not for him, but, sorry, for him, not to him. He said, do you see him? He said, yes, still I see him. And then he turned and sat in the right thigh. And she said, do you see him? He said, yes, I see him. Brother and sister, this is the most advanced technology at that time of the Prophet. At that time, there's no X-ray. At that time, there's no machine. At that time, there is no way to find out if this is an angel or not. So the Prophet, he was confused. And he was not sure. And now his wife, she's doing striptease. And now you will learn how the benefit of striptease. To encourage all the women to do striptease to their husband. Because this is the only way to find out if the breed is there or not. What a stupid cult. She said, so he turned, and he sit in my lap. You see the translation here coming stone. So she said to him, he sat in the top of her now, it's sexual position. Boom, boom. She said to him, and she took off her clothes. Do you see him? He said, yes. And now she will take off her clothes. She took off her, translation is not coming right. And he is in the top of her now. And she said, do you see him? Now this was like the end of the movie. Do you see him? Muhammad, he said no. Khadija, she said, oh, approved, glory to Allah. This is for sure is coming from Allah. Translation, it says gospel, which is not true. Okay? I swear by Allah, this is an angel. This is a prophet of God. He himself, he do not know if he is seeing an angel, and his wife, she do striptease. And this is how he was able to find out what's happening. By the way, I see somebody in the corner. But what I can do, I mean, I don't have a woman here to do what Khadija did to him. I'm unlucky. Mockery and insult, is that what Jesus taught you? Look who is talking, the one who called us kuffar, the one who called us in the Quran pigs and monkeys, the one who called us a hypocrite, the one who called us a najis, which means filthy. He's talking about mockery. Get out of here, coward, hypocrite. Your prophet not only called us names, filthy names, he ordered to kill us and to rape our women, and you're talking about mockery. But you look at this, the second you start reading for them a story, in their books they say it's a mockery. I agree. Islam is a mockery on you, not on us. This is why you see it as a mockery. I'm just sharing the truth with you, what is written in your books, what your prophet said to you. The second we start reading for them what is in their book, they say it's a mockery. Because yes, it's a mockery. Islam is a mockery. Anyone believe in Islam is believing in stupidity. So it's a mockery. So he get offended. Why you are doing that? Is that what Jesus says to you? So Jesus did not say to us to read for you what your prophet said? And now you get offended? A prophet, he do not know if it's an angel or not, and his wife doing striptease, and this is how he found out this is Jibreel. And this, until this moment, Jibreel did not say, I am Jibreel. When Jibreel, he came to Muhammad, did he say to him, I am Jibreel? No. He squeezed him 3 times. Okay, why you, shouldn't you say, who are you first? What do you want from me? So look at those people. The second you start reading for them, they say it's a mockery. Don't read our books. It's a mockery. Our books is embarrassing. Mockery. Flying carpet is a mockery. But how come you teach it to your kids? How come when you read it, it's not a mockery? When we read it, it is a mockery. The cat get offended because we told the cat that she say meow. You cannot say to the cat you say meow. You should say to her you say how. Chapter 3 verse number 45. Out of topic, please take a minute. I'm not sure what do you mean, but we will go to chapter 3 verse number 45. I'm not sure what you said about the last what? Last word? What word? I'm not sure. It says here, إذ قالت الملائكة يا مريم إن الله يبشرك بكلمة منه اسمه المسيح عيسى ابن مريم وجيها في الدنيا والآخرة من المقربين. So the angel says to Mary, verily Allah give you a glad tiding of a word, and here between bracket they say B, which is a lie. That's not in the Quran. His name is Jesus, not Isa. There's no Isa here. This is fast translation. I'm not sure why we lost connection. Okay. Let me turn off some programs. Yeah. Am I heard, guys? Yeah, anyway. So you cannot say to the Muslims what is written in their books. Otherwise, this is a mockery. But they mock us. They say Jesus is just a man, and Christians, they are corrupt people. And the Quran say we are animals. We are the most indecent people. Lying about us. You know, the priest sleep with the wife before the man he take her in the wedding. This is what the Christian do in the church, brother. We never lie about you. When we say muta, we show you where it says muta. When we say zawaj a friend, marriage a friend, we show you. This is your religion. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your religion. Please read Quran story about Jibreel and not a stupid prono online you find. You know, Ruqayya, I have to block you because obviously you're just a joke. Where is the story of Jibreel in the Quran? Can you show it to me? There's no story about Jibreel in the Quran. The only place I found it in the Quran, you call it about Jibreel, is this. Jibreel taking a rope and coming down from the sky. And then we ask the Muslims, who is this guy? They don't know. Is that Jibreel or Allah? It says Fatadalla. Look at the translation. Look at this funny translation. So he is though strong, though strength. You're okay. Look at this crazy chapter. Look at this stupidity. By the star when it goes down. When the star go down, the star never go down. Get down where? On earth? So the stupid author of the Quran think the stars fall on us. This is a meteor, this is not a star. So, and why Allah he swear by the star when it's come down? No answer. What the point? And then he says, your companion Muhammad is neither deceived and he is not erred. Nor he did speak of his own desire. Okay. It's only inspiration. How is inspiration if Jibreel coming to him and delivering the message? Inspiration if God speak to you directly in your head, not even by words. That is inspiration. But inspiration is a guy come to you, squeeze you, and tell you, read, this is inspiration? Since when? So even the word is wrong. And then it says here, He has been taught the Quran by one mighty in power. Jibreel is one mighty. And here they put for you between two brackets Jibreel, but the verse doesn't say Jibreel. And there's no way Muhammad talking about Jibreel. Because Jibreel is one mighty in power. And why he don't say Jibreel if it's Jibreel? And then he is Dhu Murrah. Okay, what does that mean? Free from any defect in the body and the mind. Like what? This is what Dhu Murrah mean? If we change the translation, we will find different meaning. And Muhammad, he said, when he saw Jibreel in the hadith, he found him sitting in a throne. Jibreel sit in a throne. Why? He is Allah. Throne of what? Madness. Let me find you the hadith. Stupid cult. Let us find it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, the Quran itself, it says that he is on the throne. But I want to show you where Muhammad, he said he saw him sitting on the throne. Let us see. Hmm. See, sometime we want to find a hadith. It take time, but it's okay. But anyway, if we go back to the verse, the same verses we are reading, until we find you this thing, where it says, the owner of power. Jibreel is the owner of power. And then, and high rank, and then they put between bracket Allah. But nowhere it says Allah in the Quran. And the Lord of the throne. You see, it says the Lord of the throne. This is Jibreel. Anything you are seeing right now between two brackets is not in the verse. Change the translator. Let us see what translation. Let us see Biktal. It's a miracle when you try to change the translator, you know. Mighty established in the presence of the Lord of the throne. This is what it says? Okay. One, to be obeyed. You obey Jibreel? You obey Jibreel. What is this? Who is this one we're talking about? So Jibreel came to me, and Jibreel, he come to Muhammad like what? In the image of Dahya al-Kalbi. In the image of Muhammad boyfriend. So anytime the Muslim, they see his boyfriend is sleeping late at night with him in his house, they will think it is, here we go, they will think this is Jibreel. I mean, cloning is one of the method Muhammad, he always appealed to his followers, that even Jibreel, when he come in the image of a very handsome young man who live in the same town of Muhammad. Even Jibreel is a clone. Jesus was a clone. Jibreel is a clone. I mean, everybody is a clone. How we can believe that Muhammad is Muhammad? Maybe he's a clone too. Even Muhammad, he said that there is a shaitan, his name is Al-Abyad. He cloned Jibreel. Which means shaitan, this shaitan who his name is Al-Abyad, he cloned Jibreel. And he come to Muhammad as Jibreel. Let me see if I can find this one. Let us see. Okay. See how much work you need to do when you are trying to teach. Search for reference, look, your eyes hurt, and then nobody watch. Why? Because we don't have a picture. Okay. Look like we have difficulty. Uh, okay, let's see here. I found the hadith about the names of shaitan. I don't want this one. We want about I forgot really the which volume. I'm just trying to find. I'm sure when I'm done, I will find it right away. When we are done, like there's no podcast. Uh, hmm. I cannot find it. And now the Muslim they say, see, you cannot find it. You cannot find it. Maybe somebody find it. The funny, I am the one who give you all the links, and then when I need it, I isn't it funny? Like, you know, I am the one who give them reference, and later they are the one who will give it to me. So because I cannot find it. Let me see. Hold on. Still, I want to find it, but I believe the reason is not coming because we are searching the wrong one, the wrong search. Uh, You see, when you search for something, you have to like put the exact word as it is in the book. Otherwise, it's not going to come. So you have to have a very sharp memory. All right. I think we found something. Hold on. Okay. Maybe we can find this one is in the hadith. Let us see here. Let us try to find it here. But this is not the one I'm looking for, really. Yeah, even here I'm gonna find it. I can find them in Arabic, but not in English. Yeah. Struggling to find it. Let's see. I know this is boring, right? Because I'm not, but I'm trying to find it. Oh boy. That's it. We are stuck. This is, should appear actually, this a story about the white shaitan, or the Abyad, who cloned Jibreel. This should be in the interpretation of the Quran. There we go. Finally we found it. Unbelievable. Give me a second. You see, it took us time, but you know, it's worth it. All right. Finally, I found the reference. All right. This is the book of Tafsir al-Baghawi, volume number 3, page number 294. I will post the link, so next time if we look for it, I don't get dizzy. You see, because I forgot the issue, the reason the search is not coming, I forgot the volume number, and for sure I don't remember the page, but I forgot the exact sentence, because when you search you have to find that, you have to type the whole sentence, not only a word. So here it says, so this is the interpretation of the chapter of Al-Hajj, and verse number 54 to 58. It says here that Shaitan, his name is Al-Abyad, he came to Muhammad and he gave him the satanic verses. Let us translate to English. And I will give you the link right after. So this has happened. The devil, he cast in the tongue of Muhammad satanic verses. And it says here, let us see where it says, the white. The word white should appear there. It's not coming. Google Translation took it off. Yeah, it should say here. Let us try. Yeah, anyway, you see, like when in the page, it says here, the shaitan, his name is white. But in the translation, inside the page, it doesn't show. I don't know why. All right. So this is Tafsir al-Baghawi, verse number, chapter of Al-Hajj, verse number 52. A shaitan, he came to him. His name is white. He is the one who do that. I will find the reference where it says that he came to him. So what he did, the shaitan, he cloned Jibreel. So when Muhammad, he thought this is Jibreel because he looked like Jibreel. And that's why they call him white. Why? Because he came to him as a white person. When shaitan in Islam is a black person. So he cloned Jibreel, he come as a white person, and he gave Muhammad satanic verses. And this is why Muhammad, he accepted those verses to be from Jibreel, because he's white. And he looked like him. True story again. So Muhammad here trying to find an excuse why he received satanic verses. He claimed that shaitan, he come to me in the image of Jibreel. Okay, so how I know? And he is white, so he was a white person. Yeah, you see, it took me some time to find. But anyway, I need to find more reference about this story. But you see here the cloning stories is all over Islam. So Jesus was a cloned, Jibreel was a cloned. What else? Allah, he cloned. There's a story. Let me remember. Man, I'm getting old. That's it. I'm not getting old. I'm old already. This interpretation rejected by most of Muslim scholars. Oh, okay. And who is the scholars who say that? Can you show me? Al-Baghawi is the teacher of Ibn Kathir. You know what, Ruqayya, I think you're a troll. I don't think even you are a Muslim. Just go. Take care. I don't like people to troll here. Yeah, one of you is inviting me to join somebody group, you know, but then in Indonesia, I don't join group, sorry. Al Hayat TV. I receive a message. Please don't send me messages, guys, in Paltalk. I'm not going to read them even. But I don't join. I don't like to go in live broadcast with others. They can do their job. They can do what they want to do. You know, I don't enjoy interview style or, you know, group talk. I will enjoy it only if I have somebody debating me. But a bunch of Christians talking and all of them, they agree together, this sounds like a Muslim dialogue. You know, the challenge is to debate a Muslim and to show him he's wrong, not a bunch of guys who agree with each other. And you know, that's why I don't like those things. I get invitation from many people. Anyway, so Jibreel, he come as he wish, but Allah, he cannot. Even, yes, I forgot. Yeah, actually, I want to mention this. Allah himself, he clone. Allah himself, he clone himself. How? If you remember, where Allah supposedly, according to Muhammad, he will come in a shape other than the one they saw first time. Remember the hadith? So Allah will come to them in a shape, and this shape is different shape. So Allah cloning Allah. Allah himself, he have a clone. You see, those are a clear reference. Look at this one. shape other than the one which they saw first time. Which the shape you saw first time? You see it? Then the Almighty will come to them in a shape other than the one which they saw first time. When Allah, he was seen by Muslims. By who? Any Muslim can tell me? And then here Allah is a cloning Allah. Allah is a cloning Allah. There's a shape of Allah, and now Allah is making a new Allah. New shape. Right? Searching Truth, chapter 24, verse number 40. My friend, in that verse it says there is a cloud. What does the cloud have to do with the deep sea? Don't you see? It says it's stormy and the cloud. So obviously it is. He's not talking about the dark deep in the sea as the deep sea. He's talking about like when it's dark in the sky and the waves are coming like crazy. Then because the storm is so crazy, the cloud is the one forbidding the sun from coming. So you can't even see your arm. My friend, the answer is always there. When Muslim they make a fabrication, you can get them busted in the same claim. Same claim is the one. You can read the verse and then you will laugh. And then don't forget to read the verses after it, because the verses after it will show how stupid Allah is. Aka Muhammad. Allah, he sent hails from mountains in heaven. Always when Muslim they come to you with something, get them busted from the same claim. This is the verse. Read it. What in the top of it? Dark cloud. The darkness here is about the cloud, not about the sea. Do you see it? Or we are blind? If the deep sea is the one is dark, then there is no need to mention the cloud, because the cloud, if the sun is there or not, that will not change anything. Did you hear me? The one who mentioned the question? I forgot your name. If the Quran is speaking about what is in the deep sea, how dark it is, then there is no need to mention the cloud. And the cloud in the darkness mentioned after the word cloud, not before. So how come the Muslim did not see the cloud and the darkness of the cloud, but they say the darkness there is the word go back to the sea? So what the point of the cloud? You see, in the deep sea, even if it's most sunny day, still it's dark. So there's a cloud or not, it doesn't make a difference. Same time, I mean, Jeddah is just a few kilometers away from Mecca, and people there used to do for living, they dive for pearls and fishing. So anyone he dive a little bit, he will see that the more you go in the water, it's dark. It's not a secret. You don't need to be a genius. This is not a science. So did he say like inside the deep sea it is dark and that's it? No. And it's at the same time, read the verses after it. Look, Allah, he sent hail from mountains in heaven. Read carefully. He sent down from heaven mountain where is hail. This is science. So Allah, he knew what is inside the deep sea, but he do not know how hail is working. Do you see it? So my friend, the Quran is a series of stupidity. Look at this verse here. Allah, he created every creature. Look. The first translation says he created every animal from water. Where is the word animal? It says dabba. Dabba is something, anything walk. Anything walk is a dabba. And now he says he created that from water. In different verse he said, created everything from water. But is the angel created from water? Is it Muhammad who said the angel created from light and shaitan created from fire? And then he says, and he created some who they walk in their belly. In which language you say walk in their belly? They don't walk in your belly, you creep. And some they have 2 legs, and some they have 4 legs. That's it. What about the rest? There's no need to call people names and say, shut up, you donkey, my friend. Why vendetta? Otherwise, we will give you time. Behave yourself, people. So, if Allah is smart, Allah should be smart in everything. But the same verse, the same chapter is full of stupidity. You know? Just read a few verses and you will find right away this is. But anyway, if you are bankrupt, you try your best to make a miracle out of nothing. If you go and read the interpretation for this verse, as an example, chapter 24, verse number 43. Look at this madness. How come the Muslim don't make a video about it? Or Allah is smart in one place, they don't want to talk about the rest? Just 2 verses after it. They don't want to mention it because it's horrible. Okay. Where Allah He send, how He make hail. He have mountains of hail in the sky. Read it. He sent down from the heaven mountain wherein is hail. He says he sent down hail from mountains in heaven. Do you see it? Is that how hail is made? So, you know, when either we have a smart God, he always speaks smart, or he is a stupid sometime or a smart sometime. That will not make him God. That will make him a fool. Right? Anyway, any other question before we go? Because we have enough for today. Allah do not know how the sperm, where the sperm is coming from. Allah, He think women have a sperm coming from their ribs. Allah, He think the sun set in murky water. The Muslim, they try to say their best. Oh, Alexander the Great, he thought. Where it says that? Show me. Where it says he thought. He says he found it. Allah is talking. He found it. Sitting in murky water. He found it. Not he thought. Some say that Allah become a fire and come in the tree. The Muslim, you see, the Muslims are confused. This is the story, a story from the Bible, right? When God He came to Moses, He saw a fire in the bushes. The same story exists in the Quran, but that story make the Muslim confused, and nobody dare even to explain it. Look what the Quran says. Chapter 27, verse number 8. It says, so when he reached the fire, so Moses, he saw a fire from far away. So when he saw the fire, he came close to it. And then it says here, blessed is the one in the fire and who is ever around it. Muslims, who is inside the fire? And watch the comment. Who is inside the fire? They don't know. Who is inside the fire? Who is the one is blessed and he is inside the fire? Any Muslim can tell us? No. So if you start reading the interpretation, you will see every Muhammadan give you his own interpretation. The Quran speaks. Are you a Muslim, my friend? Do you like to call me and tell us about this verse as an example, as long as you speak? Didn't know. So if Allah is inside the fire, that is funny. Because what he is doing inside the fire. If Allah is the fire, then say so. The tree, when Moses came to the tree said, the tree spoke. A voice came from the tree, from the holy ground. I am Allah. Okay, wonderful. What was in the tree? There's a fire. Who was in the fire? Plus is the one in the fire. This is what happened when a thief, he steals a story from different book. He is confused, and his followers, they are more confused. So in chapter 28, verse number 30, it says, so, and when he reached what? The fire. He was called from the right side of the valley, in the blessed field, from the tree. O Moses, Lu, I am Allah, the Lord of the world. Allah is inside the tree. But the Muslims, they say that Allah don't go inside his creation, but he is speaking from the tree. Was Allah there or only his voice? If his voice was only there, that means Allah and his voice is different. It's not the same person. Is it possible that Allah is a person who speaks in heaven, yet his voice coming from the tree? That means the voice of Allah is coming inside the tree and the tree is speaking? Or Allah is in the tree? Let us find out. It says here that this tree and what is around it is holy ground. Do you see it? So Allah, he said to him, take off your shoes. Why you want to take off your shoes? Because this is holy ground. You cannot walk. Okay, if it's only the voice of Allah there, there is no need to take off your shoes, because Allah is not there. And the funny in the Quran, this is why you have to have a lot of knowledge, because the story is not in one chapter. As you see, look all over. You know, this is a different chapter. Chapter 20, verse number 12. But why the story is mentioned in many places? There's no point, because this is not a book. So here it says, Moses, he saw a fire from far away. He said, he told to his family, I'm going to go and get a fire, because he don't know, he don't have a fire with him. So he came to the fire, and when he reached the fire, he was called, O Moses, Lu, I am the Lord, so take off your shoes. Why we are taking off our shoes? Because Allah is there. And the funny here says, there's no Allah but me. There is no God but me. Okay. You see, Islam is a religion as long as you don't ask questions. The second you start asking questions, you see all the trouble. This is why chapter 5 verse 101 says, ask no questions. Any Muslim can tell us why Moses have to take off his shoes. Is Allah is there or he is not there? And wait for the answer. Maybe it's going to come next year. Is the voice of Allah is one of the element of Allah? Is the voice of Allah is holy? Is the voice of Allah is Allah? Is the voice of Allah is just a voice, which means energy, like every energy? If it is, why the guy is taking, he have to take off his shoes? And then when they say to you that Allah don't go inside his creation, then we find Muhammad says that Allah, he come every night in the third part of the night. He come down to the lowest heaven. You know the hadith. Let me find it. So simply, Islam is a chain of contradictions. It's a chain of contradiction. And nothing match. The story does not match the story. And the belief does not match the belief. So how God can be a man? Why? Because he cannot, God will not enter as a creation. It's an insult to God. Allah is big, Allah is Akbar. And then we find that Allah, he go and he come every night. He come where? In the lowest heaven. Where Allah he live right now? He's homeless? Is he inside his creation or outside of the creation? Muhammad, he says Allah in the seventh heaven. So this is his creation. Our Lord, the blessed, the exalted, descended every night to the lowest heaven. So how you Muslim, you saying you refuse to accept that God can be inside his creation, and now Allah is in the lowest heaven. There is 7 heavens. Allah have to go through heaven number 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there he stopped. Do you see it? So simply, Islam is a collection of legends and stories, and there is no religion, because Islam does not match Islam. So do Muhammad know what he's talking about? Can Allah be inside his creation or not? When the Quran says that after Allah he finished creating the earth, he went up to heaven, so where he was? That means he was inside his creation. When you say he went up, that means he was down. Correct? Look, all those verses saying the same thing. Allah, he mounted in the top of the throne after he finished creating the earth and the heaven in 6 days. So where was Allah? Why he stepped down the throne? Didn't know. And the funny here says, will you not remember why we were there? Did we see Allah go into the throne? I mean, when you say to somebody, don't you remember? One of the funny statements, when the Quran says, don't they see? No, we don't see. Do you? Muslim, did you see when Allah he created the earth and the heaven? No. So why the Quran says, did you see? Don't you know that Allah he can see? How Allah can see? I thought Allah is blind. I'm surprised now. How Allah can see? Do Allah have eyes? Zakir Naik, he said, Allah he see. How we see? We don't know. Allahu alam. Allah he see. He says, yes. He hear. Yes. How he hear? Allahu alam. Allah have a body. Yes. How his body look like? Allahu alam. So what is your religion? What is exactly your religion? What do you have? You have nothing. You don't know about, they don't know anything about their God. Allah he see. How do you see? We don't know. Allah have eyes. How his eyes? We don't know. Allah he can hear. How he hear? We don't know. Allah have a body. How his body? We don't know. So what do you know? What do you know about this God? Nothing. Their God is just an idea of somebody. His name is Allah, which means God-lah. Okay, who is this God? Nobody knows. Even you ask a Muslim, who is Allah? He says the creator. Well, the Quran says he is the best of the creators. How Allah is the creator? When you say the creator, that's mean all inclusive. Exclusive, sorry. I mean, it means it's him, only him. No, there's no other creator. Chapter 6, 102, it says, he is the one who created everything, so worship him. Wonderful. Chapter 13, verse number 16, he is say that Allah is the one who created everything. Wonderful. And then he say in chapter 23, verse number 14, Allah is the best of the creators. Not wonderful. Because either there is other creators or Allah is lying. Is he the best of the creators? Or the verse here is exaggerating? Any Muslim have an answer? You see, if I say I am the best teacher and I am the only teacher, that's mean I'm lying. I'm not the best. I'm the only one. The second you say you are the best, it's mean you are, there is others. If there is no others, that is a cheating information. That is a fabrication. That is an exaggeration. That is a lie. Because Allah, if he is the only creator, then he is not the best. But all what happened, we know the story. The inscribe of Muhammad, when he heard Muhammad saying this, which is very funny, stupid verse, that Allah he created the human being from flesh of from a sperm. Look at the translation. Look at this translation. How stupid it is. If you change the translate, look. One of the funny things about Islam, that's when you read a verse, if you translate, if you change the translator, you will find a new Quran, not a new words. Look, I will change the translator. This is which translation? This is Biktal. I will go to Yusuf Ali. Look at the magic will happen. I just changed the translator. I did not change the Quran. Then we made the sperm into a clot of congealed blood. What kind of God he say that? The sperm became congealed blood? This is how the baby, the first step of the baby is sperm become blood. That's God talking supposedly. And then we made the blood, the dead blood, congealed blood, into a lump. Then we made out of the lump a bones. And then we closed the bones. Supposedly Allah is telling you how he created you. So, and then he says he is the best. And look, we just changed the translator. Look what happened. The best to create. Where is the word the creators is gone? You see? We changed the translator. The word the creators is gone. Liar. So, to make it simple, Islam is a collection of stupid stories. All of it is a theft. Muhammad is nothing but a if he exists. I'm not sure if he exists anyway. But I don't discuss this topic about his existence because it doesn't make any difference. There's hundreds of millions believe in him, exist or not. So I discuss the stupid things he said, not if he exists or not. But if you look with me for a second, you will find that everything there is wrong. When you say I am the best of the creators, And you know, when Allah he says he is the one who created everything, so why the Quran says that Jesus says I create for you? Didn't Jesus in the Quran says I create for you, and then it says by the permission of Allah? That doesn't matter by permission of Allah or not. He is a creator. Jesus is a creator. This is Jesus talking. Says I create for you. He did not say Allah will create for you. I came to you a sign from your Lord. And then he says, I make for you out of a clay, as it were a figure of a bird. And I breathe into it. You see here it says, they don't say, it should say, and I breathe into it, and it become a bird. I. Inni akhluqu lakum. I create. Look, they took it off. If we take this to Google Translation, just to show you how they lie in the translation, or even if we change the translator, let us change the translator to see if the word I will appear. That's I create. This is Yusuf Ali. Let us go to Bikta. Sorry, Hilali and Khan. What happened? Let us see. And we'll make etc. It says, I have come to you with the sign of your Lord. I designed for you out of the clay, as it were a figure of a bird, and breathe into it. He took the I off. You should say, and I, not design. Where it says the word design, it says, I, ana akhluq, inni akhluq, I create. Look, they are avoiding to say the word I create. I design. I design. This is what the verse saying. I will take it to Google Translation, just to get them busted. Give me a second to open it. All right. So this is Google Translation. I will copy the words as it is. إني أخلق لكم من الطين كهيئة الطير. Copy. Does it say I create? Let us open the screen for you. Here we go. I will copy in the front of you. Does it say I create? Why they are saying I design? Because it's embarrassing. Jesus is the creator. So we go to Google Translation. We paste the text as it is. Do you see the word I create? If you read all the translation, you will not find the word I create. Check it out. I don't know if you will find it. But we keep trying, we keep changing translation. We don't find where it says I create. Why they don't want to show you that the Quran is saying that Jesus said I create? Any Muslim can tell us? For this is very embarrassing, because if Allah is sending a miracle to Jesus, then Jesus is not a creating. So this is a false statement. Correct? If I fashion for you, I am not creating. If I fashion a mud, that is not a creation. When I say I create and I breathe, you see the word I in translation is gone again. All the I, where Jesus he is speaking, it's gone. I create. I breathe into it. I. Who is breathing? Jesus, not Allah. If Allah is the one doing the creation, then Jesus he fashioned it. Allah he blew the soul in it. Okay, that makes sense. But the one who blew the soul in the clay is Jesus. So from the breath of Jesus life come. How that can be if Jesus is just a man? The Muslim, they say the verse says by Allah permission. Well, you give me permission to drive a car or not, it doesn't change the fact that I can drive cars. So if you are saying to me that Allah, he gave Jesus ability to create, that means we have two creator. And one of the unique things about God that he can create. So Jesus, he is a unique person anyway, for he can create like God. But yet he's not God for you. So how he is not God, but he is a person who can do what God can do? According to this story here, right now in the space, we have a flying birds created by Jesus. Any Muslim can deny it? In the sky right now, there's birds, according to the Quran, created by Jesus. Any Muslim? All right. All right, I think we have enough for today. This is one of the funny things about our broadcast. We say we are going to leave an hour ago, and it keep going. But what we can do, I mean, ideas come after ideas, a question, they come. This is why sometimes I like to disable the chat, actually. So from now on, I think what I would do, when I want to make the video short, I will disable the chat so I can keep it short. I said to myself, man, I mean, it is Saturday night. It's already, we are Sunday, actually. Saturday night. And I'm going to talk about Islam. I mean, come on, it's disgusting. But what I can do? So I said, okay, let me make it maybe half hour. And how long we are here now? Honestly, I have to disable the chat next time, maybe. To make it, when I decide to make it short, we will keep it on, the chat on, when I want to stay longer. If I want to make it short, I have to disable the chat. Forgive me. Because and sometimes chat is, you know, I mean, crazy. But anyway, I think all of you are convinced now, and now let us memorize what we learned. How Allah created the cat. Who remember? How Allah created the cat? Who remember? Nobody remember. How Allah created the cat? The title of our video. So next time, if you want to like talk about this topic, do we have the reference? Who said the reference? I'm waiting for the answer. Allah created the cat from the sneeze of the lion. Who saved Shaitan? Shaitan, he hold the donkey from his tail. So Noah, he allowed him to jump in the ship with the donkey. Why Allah created the cat? There was a mice in the ship. Noah, he allowed the mice to get in the ship with her husband. And the people, they were afraid that the mice will eat their food. So Allah, he inspired the lion after he gave him a fever to sneeze. And the second he sneezed, a cat came from his mouth. And this is the link from Tafsir Ibn Kathir in Arabic. You can use Google translation, which is not really a good translation, but better than nothing. All right. So this is how we learned two things today, many things, but the major things we learned that Shaitan, he wanted to save himself from the flood of Noah, and the Muslim trying here to find a reason. How come Shaitan did not die in the flood of Noah, brother? Isn't the flood kill everybody evil? Did Shaitan swim? So Muhammad, he come with this fabricated story that Shaitan, he hold the donkey from his tail, and he don't want the donkey to get in unless he can get in too. And Noah give up because the water is coming. So he told the donkey, get in even if Shaitan is with you. And this is how Shaitan was able to get in. True story. And then the people complain that the mice is inside. This is the story here. They complain that the mice are inside the ship, and the mice is going to eat their food. So Allah, He made the lion sneeze, and then the cat came out, and the problem solved. So now we understand that Allah, He cared for us. I mean, look at it. I mean, how they can survive, and they are in the ship and they have a mice with them? Allah found a solution right away. Allah, before that moment, there was no cat. Enter the flood of Noah, there was no cat. There was a lion, but there's no cats. But then Allah, He found that He missing something. When they told the story about the mice is going to spoil their food, is going to eat it. So Allah, He decided to do something fast in the moment. He could not have created, I mean, look, the Muslim, they say Allah, He said B is going to be. No, Allah, He make you sneeze, and then He creates something from your sneeze. So He made the lion sneeze, and right away cat came out. It's not like a cat is going to carry a baby, a little kitten, they will come after a few months. No, they need the cat right now. The mice will eat their food. Because Noah, he put in the ship from every animal, male and female, wife and husband. So Mrs. Mice and her husband, Mr. Rat, they were in the ship, and now they are afraid that is going to spill their food. And then when Allah, He inspired the lion to sneeze, a cat came out from his mouth. Very, very touching story. I don't know how many of you will convert to Islam after this. I'm sure many of you. And if you do, don't forget to sneeze, for Allah, He loves sneezing. This is the only God who loves sneezing. Have you ever heard of a God beside Allah loves sneezing? If you say, if you say those things to people, they will laugh at you. They will say you are lying. That's not true. Okay. So look, it says, Allah loves sneezing. Allah what love? The Prophet said, Allah loves sneezing, but dislike yawning. True. I mean, who of us don't like sneezing? Actually, by the way, I sneezed. I just muted my mic, so you don't hear me. I sneezed really a very strong sneeze. So, achoo, so Allah, He loves sneezing, and He dislikes yawning. Why? Because shaitan, when you yawn, shaitan, he jump inside your mouth. And shaitan, he laugh at you when you do, like, ha, 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 ha. This is true. This is always true. Shaitan, he jump inside your opening, and he laugh at you when you do yawning. But no way he can do that when you are sneezing. So, my friends, as a believers in the great, amazing fairy tale storyteller Allah, let us sneeze to make Allah happy. Can we join the club of sneeze for the sake of Allah? If I make a book right now, says sneeze for the sake of Allah, what the Muslim will say? Can you blame me? If I make a book says sneeze and go to heaven. If I make a book, it says the relationship between Allah and sneezing. If I make a video, it says why Allah do like sneezing. Any Muslim can answer me, why Allah like sneezing? Why Allah, He love it? Actually, it says He loves sneezing. Why Allah loves sneezing? Any Muslim can tell us? What a mystery. Don't you like mystery? Allah, He loves sneezing. That's unique. Not like the God of the Christians. He don't love sneezing. He didn't say anything about sneezing. There's a huge difference. Did the God of the Hindus says, or the gods of the Hindus says anything about, do the God of the Hindus love sneezing? I don't know. Do Buddhas love sneezing? Only Allah loves sneezing. This is the flu God. The more flu we have, Allah is happy. Like Allah now, I can assume now. Actually, I guarantee you that in winter time, Allah is so happy. He loves sneezing. Winter come, flu come, people sneeze, your nose start running, which is funny English. I mean, how in the world this English work? Right? Nose is running. What running nose? I mean, your nose is there. But anyway, the English is the same as the Quran. Sometimes the nose is running, the same as the stone of Moses who stole the clothes of Moses and start running. Anyway, things happen. So I mean, we have to appreciate this sneezing. Love God. And now in winter, I can guarantee you that Allah is like having His best time, winter time. How many million sneeze a day, especially with Corona? Unbelievable. Allah is so excited. Once I opened a chat room in Paltalk, I called it, "Let us sneeze for the sake of Allah." The Muslims, they went to Paltalk admins and complain. Why you complain? I mean, what's wrong with you? I open a chat. It's called "Sneeze, let us sneeze for the sake of Allah." You take the mic, you sneeze, we make Allah happy. Why you get upset? This is what your Prophet saying. Sneezing is from Allah, not only from the flu, it's from Allah. Don't you know that? Sneezing is from Allah. Look, read carefully. And as you see, this is Sahih. The sneeze is from Allah, the yawn is from Shaitan. True story. Can you have the chapter? My friend, anytime you watch my videos, you want to find those things, you can just type those words in the website. Just type exactly, let us say here, the sneeze is from Allah. Just, type those words in the search engine and you will find the hadith. But anyway, I will give you that. I will give you the link. And actually, the admin is posting the link anyway. There we go. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. 2 hours ago, I said I'm leaving. I better leave. Otherwise, we will stay until tomorrow. Love you all. You hate me all. I understand. And I will sneeze no matter what, even though you don't want me to support Allah, but I will sneeze. For I am a sneezing for the sake of Allah person. And I believe Allah will use my sneeze to go to the behind the galaxy. And until now, there's no cat came from my mouth when I sneeze, as what happened to the lion, for a very simple reason. I am not a lion. But tomorrow, maybe, or the day after, we will talk about how Allah created the pigs. How Allah created the pigs. So get ready for that. Are you excited? You will not believe it how Allah created the pigs. So now we learn how Allah created the dog from the spit of Shaitan, the cat from the sneeze of the lion, and soon how Allah created the pigs. And you will not believe it. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you all. Care for the Muslims, love them, don't hate them. Try to teach them and show them the truth, and the truth will set them free. We might sound like we are doing comedy here, but what we can do, Islam is a comedy, nothing in my hand. Change your books so I will not be laughing, because your books is laughable. I have to say. Thank you, God bless you, and see you soon again.